Do you know the Japanese word Chikan? Chikan has become English and spread all over the world. Chikan means molester, especially one on the train. Nowadays, unfortunately, Chikan is seen as part of Japanese culture by foreign people. Why do Chikan molest people on the train? Today, I will talk about it. After watching this video, you can understand why it happens. Meshida talks about Japan. Hey guys, it's Meshida. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm a comedian and I introduce funny Japanese culture. If you are interested in that, please subscribe to my channel and please check out my podcast, Patreon and other YouTube channels too. And I'm organizing my English stand-up comedy show in Tokyo. If you are interested in that, please check out the link below. So, see you in Tokyo.
Meshida.
First, please watch this. In 2021, almost 1,915 people were arrested for being molesters in Japan. Among them, 143 cases were molesters on the train. If you see that number, you might think it's not so high. But unlike Western women, most of the Japanese women who are molested don't speak up. It's the same as when foreign men talk to them in Japanese and they cannot speak up and say, "Your Japanese is shit." So they have to just endure it. Foreigners, have you ever heard Japanese people say to you, "Your Japanese is shit"? Maybe not. That's why it's really difficult to arrest Chikan. The most famous place for Chikan is in the train and station, and the peak time for Chikan is 7 to 8 a.m. in the morning. For ordinary people, commuter trains are hell, but for Chikan men, it's heaven. For them, it's not a commuter train, it's a buffet. Even in this corona pandemic, they enjoy buffets. And this Chikan problem became a very serious problem in Japan in 1988. It all started with the Midōsuji subway incident. It's said this incident was a trigger to start providing a women-only section. If you want to know more about this, please check out my Patreon. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give us super thanks. Your donations to poor comedian is highly appreciated.
Meshida.
According to this book that was written by a Chikan researcher, definitely not a Chikan, just a researcher. Definitely. He said, in a crowded train, as there are many people and you are part of one big group, you can hide your personality. So it is easy to become anonymous. Then it is easier to secretly sexually harass somebody, like on the internet, where some people use an anonymous name and start slandering people. Some men take advantage of the anonymous situation and change into Chikan man and fulfill their dirty desires of molesting women on trains. As you already know, unlike Western people, Japanese people don't flirt in public, but do Chikan in public. It reported that more than half of Chikans don't get erect when they are molesting women on the train. According to this book, molesting a woman is one of the ways they cope with their stress. They have a lot of stress in their life. For example, they work long hours or they have bad relationships with others and their family, but they don't know how to relieve their stress and depression. The same as how some people drink to relieve their stress. They touch women's butts on trains to relieve their stress. They don't touch women's bodies for sexual desires. They touch women's bodies for healing. So, for them, Chikan is their hobby. They needed to find Jesus. For feeling themselves, they pick quiet women who look like they are not resistant. Then they molest them and relieve their stress and fulfill their desire to control. Basically, in the buffet, they don't choose the steak, they only choose salad. They are the vegetarians of the molester world. To my surprise, it says that the stereotype Chikan has a family and works hard and is a good father. Their appearances are very ordinary, thin, middle-aged men who look like gentlemen who would never insult women. They are very ordinary, good people. That's why when they are arrested as molesters, people are surprised. I cannot believe he does that! Unfortunately, it seems their wives' bodies never heal them, or if they touch their bodies, they are refused.
飯だ
It also says that Chikan H videos affect Japanese men. In H videos, they depict fantasy situations and usually at first, women try to refuse but gradually they accept it and finally enjoy being molested. Some men believe in that fantasy and think that Chikan can make women happy and make them come. After being arrested for being a Chikan, some men make excuses like this and hurt women again. These people who believe Chikan fantasies are idiots, like how men believe that they can make women come. In H videos, women show us our fantasies every time they are just acting. In fact, they only feel pain.
飯だ
Recently, Chikan has been recognized as one type of sex addiction. Chikan is similar to a gambling addiction. Once you get caught, your life will end and you will be seen as a pervy Chikan man. They take that risk and molest women on trains. Then, if they don't get caught, they get an uplifting feeling and it is addictive. So they can never stop molesting. For them, being a Chikan is like playing a game. On that point, like many gamers, Chikan players also research a lot beforehand. It said many Chikan players are very diligent and eager to learn. Chikan are like modern day ninja. You train for a long time for a very short mission. Before becoming a Chikan, they research a lot and simulate it and prepare for when they are found out. So that's why it's very difficult to catch these masters of Chikan, because becoming a Chikan is their whole life. I spent my whole life becoming a comedian. Now I just ruin women's days with my comedy.
飯だ
As I said before, unlike Western women, most Japanese women, when they are molested, cannot ask for help. They are scared and just endure it or get used to it. It's horrible, but Chikan players aim for that kind of quiet woman. In addition to that, if women ask for help, even if they catch the Chikan, they have to spend a lot of time reporting it to the police and are asked a lot of questions, including how they were molested. They have to answer those questions and it's painful for the women. It's like listening to a foreigner's Japanese. Even if the police arrest the Chikan, they are often not prosecuted. They usually offer to pay the women and settle out of court. If a court case starts, it will take a lot of time and energy. Basically, the victims are worried about ruining the Chikan's life. So, as a result, the man can simply pay and settle out of court. But this is weird. Chikan is definitely a crime, but it ends up more like after molesting women, men then pay for it. It's like a prostitute on after pay. And this is much less of a problem than Chikan, but false charges are also becoming a problem. Some women act like they were molested and then demand money. Men who look like they have a lot of money are usually the targets. So I don't need to worry about it.
飯だ
But it's very easy to solve this problem. It's very simple. Just eliminate crowded trains. Everyone will be too tired from cycling to molest anyone.